Alright, all you space lovers out there, it's craziness of the internet here, and we are back again with another pirate PvP roaming series in EVE Online. And if you guys are enjoying the content and the series so far, and the styles of content and knowledge that I bring to you in EVE Online, please do like, subscribe, or even drop a comment down below, as it all is for the next generation of EVE Online players and the older and industrial style miner players that are wishing to get into PvP themselves. Now, a lot of you have been asking me to do a PvP roaming series in the Rifter, so I have utilized one of my older builds, and it is this one right here. So as you guys can see on the screen, I am utilizing a medium Republic Fleet shield extender, and I do have a 400mm roll tungsten plate as well. Now remember, you guys, this build is super weak to a web of fire, as you do lose the stability power of the projectiles by not having the web of fire, and many times your opponents can escape, and on top of that, they actually can control the battlefield versus you. So you do have to do a lot of manually piloting on the screen. But as myself am a meta maker, and I do tweak a lot of builds and create a lot of the things in the game that you guys now call meta. Here in this build right here, you can see that by utilizing the Republic Fleet medium shield extender in my medium slot, most players, when they do engage you, will be used to using explosive damage, as they will think you do have the 400 plate and the repper, which I do. But on top of that, you get a high level resistance when you do use shields, so when they do start attacking me, I have high level resistances already started. So in other words, to beat this build really fast, you either need to be volleying super fast with attack speed, or you need to control and utilize it with a web. Alright, let's get out there and enjoy this roam. There was another Merlin, so I am also going to try to get that thing. It seems like we are feasting upon Merlins today. See if he's still there. Let's see if I can break him. They do have high DPS, remember that. I want to save my ancillary for the very end here. Oh shit, he's right on me. He wants to bang. Alright, we got him here. Nighty night. Oh shit, this guy's doing it properly. He's got me at perfect range here. He is using his web defensively. Should I switch? I am getting hit sometimes here. Let me just test a little more. Oh no, I gotta switch to barrage. If he doesn't have cap booster, he's gonna start pressurizing himself now. Remember, as Minmatar, we do not need capacitor to fire.
The capacitor is empty.
Oh, he's trying to ramp. Gotta bust up his alignment. Ooh. Later. Those were some good fights so far. I did have to come to the station and get some more paste, and let's head back out onto this roam. I am going to stay to the Galenta and Caldari side of the faction warfare zones and then head on over to the Amar side. Alright, let's go. Arch is on us heavy here. The damage is coming in, but it's not the highest damage I've seen. That looks D1. It does have a repping bonus, so I am going to struggle with my lower DPS output here. It's breaking my shields. Remember, I got a 400 plate here, though. I might have to use my booster soon. Come on, stay close to him. Yeah, I could eat my boosters now. Alright, we got him at breaking. Nice. GF. I am back in Zarzak now, and I do have to go here or either Valil to repair, as there is no station in that system, and I was passed on the way over here by 2 frigates, so I am gonna head out and try to hunt them now. One was a Kestrel and the other was also another Merlin. In this design, you are weaker to other vessels because you do not have the web, so it is best to either stick to 2v1s or 1v1s in this ship. Anything other than that can pressure you to an extreme amount, and it usually does break you. Just take that into consideration and try to stick to 1v1s if you can for the best possible outcome. I did also have to grab some more boosters and make sure that I am prepared to go, so I do have more paste and more boosters, and I have dropped off the loot and I'm secure. And while we're here, you guys, we can take a look at some of these kill mails right here. So if we do take a look at the first one here, Flabby, it does look like he was utilizing high DPS, which the Merlin does best in, but sadly he should have had a medium shield buffer here, not a small one, and that would have allowed his rig slots to be all buff as well. But here he did utilize it for heavy resistance, but other than that, it was a good fight, Flabby. GF, brother, hope to see you again out there. And if we look at the next one here, which looks to be Zelanax, it does look like he was properly utilizing the exact same tactic. Now you see he does have a medium shield extender and electron blasters. Now if he did utilize this medium shield extender into a faction Republic fleet or another one that would reduce CPU and power output, he could possibly use an implant and then not need the small ancillary current router 1, and again utilize all 3 of these for shield HP. Good fight, brother. If we look at the third fight here, this player was utilizing a defensive web and the range play perfectly. Now it does look like he had 150mm railgun 2s. Now I will say this, that if he was doing the same playstyle at holding me at range with neutron blasters using the null ammunition, he for sure would have had the fight there, but it was still an interesting go, and it is nice to see that there are other players out there that understand and how to utilize the web defensively. Good fight, brother. Now also, this ship is very tanky, you guys. Now remember that this is a game that you should be utilizing with friends, meaning that you should be playing it with another person or finding people to fleet up with yourself, as in the end the best ship in the game is always friendship. Alright, there is 2 frigates in here, you guys. I do not know if they're friends, but I am going to try to tackle them down.
Warp drive active.
Alright you guys, I am back in Zarzak now, and I did quickly grab myself another ship. Let's just make sure that we do have everything good to go. We got our boosters activated still, and we do still have some more. Now that we know that we have all of the items that are needed in our cargo of the ship, we can now take a look at these kill mails from our last fights. Looking at the first kill mail here from Jamie, she was T1 weapon fit, which I did sense that was the case, as the damage output was a little tiny bit lower than it usually is. Now you can see that she is using a small cat battery and a power relay too in the low slots, which combined with the bonuses from the incurses, which does give a repping bonus to the ship, it can sustain quite a bit. And you can see that she has utilized all of her rigs to auxiliary pumps as well, making it a highly defensive repping ship. Now you guys do see that this ship did struggle against high repping bonus ships, as it does have a lower base DPS output, but in the end it was still a good fight, Jamie. And if we look at the next fight here from Nimrod, he also was in a Merlin, and it does look like he was utilizing Tech 1 rail weapon systems as well with a web, and was a hybrid heavily based around a medium shield extender and buff and higher DPS output. But sadly the other player in the Kestrel did manage to take us down. Now if I did stay Hail instead of switching to Barrage, which in the Minmatar does take around 10 seconds, sometimes longer, so if I did stick to Hail and just kept on blasting, I might have been able to punch through. I will be heading on to the Amar and Minmatar side of the war zones now. Alright, let's head out and see what we can find. Alright you guys, I did have to return to Zarzak, as I did accumulate myself some more loot, and I did see some bigger targets that I did want to engage, so I quickly upshipped and engaged them, that you will see in later videos. And for you guys listening, whether you're a new player or old, make sure that you do not just roll around in one style of a ship. Make sure that you have multiple different types of ships positioned in multiple different stations over multiple different zones in which you're going to engage PvP in. But now that I'm back in the Rifter, we can head out and roll and get back on this roam. Alright, there is a breacher in here. I'm gonna have to switch my ammunition here. Let's see how close he is. Ooh, he's nice and close here. Let's try to get him. Alright you guys, remember it is incredibly hard to try to fight any ship with a bonus. Hitting us good here. His volleys are over 200. I should have keyboard wobble. I have to do it a couple times and flicker it. I might have to switch to barrage. We are tinging him though. Ting ting. You like that? Come here. Ooh, this is gonna be a hard one. He's got both of our weaknesses, a repping bonus and a web. That's so barrage. Hello? No!
The capacitor is
What's
empty.
happening? CC, please. I can hear stuff. Hello? I want to pew. I'm probably dead. Oh, we're back in here. Oh no, my thing's going into a reload. I'm dead. Oh. Fight to the end, motherfucker. We are so dead. Rip.
Warp drive
Got it.
active.
GF, brother. We are back in Zarzak, and I did quickly grab another ship. That way we can get back out onto this roam. Now remember, you guys, you do want to stick to 1v1ing Tech 1 frigates. You can engage certain faction frigates, but it is best to stick to 1v1ing or 2v1ing Tech 1 frigates.
The capacitor is empty.
There doesn't seem to be much happening in this system, so I will go to the next one where I did locate a Dragoon. Now you guys, the Dragoon is very heavy to fight, especially with its neuting power in any frigate. It's been a while since I've tried in this type of build, so let's give it a shot right now. I do see him in here. Remember, if he does nuke me out, I do have the ability to sustain. Yeah, he's neuting me now. He's got heavy rockets and some shit. Trying to get out. Let's see if I can get out with my engine. No, muted. Already in trouble.
The capacitor is empty.
I don't think I'll ever get a rep off.
The capacitor is empty. The capacitor is empty.
Only I could rep. You motherfucker.
Drive active.
Yo, we would have killed that guy if I could rep just a little tiny bit. GF, man. Okay, we have made ourselves back to Zarzak now, and I hope you are enjoying the roam so far. And at 500 likes to this video, I will release one of the most powerful Rifter builds that EVE Online has never seen. And now that we're here, let's take a look at these kill mails from the previous fights. Now, if we take a look at the kill mail from the Rifter of No Thinking, it looks like she was just pure DPS and probably going for nothing but LP and farming. This is why she got deleted so fast, and it was kind of an iffy fight, but in the end all the honor goes to you for being super aggressive. GF. And if we look at the Atron here, it is a lower class version of a Federation Navy Comet. At least this is the exact style that this player was going for, and she was getting some pretty good hits on me, but sadly we do have 2 powered tanks versus hers, and in the end we can outpace 3 traversal bulkheads, but still a good fight, Consortium. And if we look at the other Rifter fight here from Aelia, it looks like she was set to properly brawl, but sadly she only had the 200mm plate on there. You want to have the 400, especially when you are the Rifter, as it is a power brawling counter to the Amar HP frigates. Good fight, my friend. Now do remember to get out there, you guys, and try some PvP on your own. And if you are new to PvP, also get out there and interact with some small gangs and fleet up and join factional warfare or any of the insurgencies yourself. Now there is one thing that's unique to the EVE Online that you could never do before that you can do now, and that is you can enlist into any one of these factions as long as your standings are good enough, and you can do it every 24 hours. Alright, you guys, I hope you are staying safe out there. God bless, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.